Hey guys, it's Paul here again. I got home today after work and I was sitting down relaxing, and the Holy Spirit started bugging me about something that I forgot I had written down last week in the middle of the night. So I was thinking about it, came home, had supper, put YouTube on, and lo and behold, there's a massive weather warning coming that almost lines up with a dream I had last week. So I will share it to give you the warning, I guess. I literally forgot this one because I wrote it in the middle of the night. So here we go. This was back on September 8th, and it was 2022. And I went to bed early that night, and I woke up at 12:09 in the AM. And this was a dream that I was witnessing through somebody. So I was in my parents' neighborhood, the one I grew up in, and I looked up at the sky because something made a noise, and I saw huge snowball-like objects flying overhead. If you could imagine like a fireball in movies when they catapult fireballs, well, these were snowballs. And they were flying overhead, and some were so high up and others were very low. So some were landing close by, and whenever these things would hit the ground, it was incredible how much land, like it was covering enough land to, like a farmer's field, each one that hit. So I was just mesmerized by this, and I took notice that they were coming in from the north. In the air, they had many shapes. I saw star-shaped, barrel-shaped, snowball-shaped, all massive white objects. And when they were hitting the area of the ground, like I said, it immediately looked like it had snowed in the area that it landed. But the strange part was the weather wasn't cold enough to maintain snow. Like, it wasn't winter yet. So something caught my attention, and I looked over, or I witnessed over, and I saw one of my older brothers. And he was standing by a friend of mine. I grew up with a guy named Peter on my street. And whoever I was witnessing through was talking to my brother by this guy Peter's house. And my brother was holding a little dachshund dog, which he actually has in real life. And I viewed, turning over, looking to my right, and I saw a bunch of people that were sitting on the front steps of Peter's house. And I didn't know them. And they were saying that they were waiting for Halloween to come by, So my brother started to talk to whoever I was witnessing through, and he started saying something very strange was behind the house. And he asked this person to follow him. So he showed my brother, the guy, I guess, it wasn't Peter as far as I know, but he wanted to show my brother this hole in the back of his house. So they went around the back of the house, and he looked in this hole, and there was a covering blanket in it with a dead mouse on it. And my brother said, well, I better go back behind this. And there was a neighbor's house. He goes, I better go behind this house. My dog has to go do her business. And this person, I heard them say, I told him it's safe in the southeast corner from flying objects. So that's the end of the dream. So the two words that really stood out to me in this dream was covering blanket and dead mouse. So I looked up covering, and I found Psalms 5:12. For thou, Lord, wilt bless the righteous with favor, wilt thou compass him as with a shield. And then I looked up dead mouse, and it was a Leviticus 11:28-29. And he that beareth the carcass of them shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even. They are unclean unto you. These also shall be unclean unto you among the creeping things that creep upon the earth, the weasel, the mouse, the tortoise, after its kind. So that's the end of everything. And the reason I'm sharing this is when I watched this weather report tonight about this terrible, apparently there's a weather system that's going to hit all of North America, like all of the states and Canada and a bunch of the islands and stuff. So I have no idea if this has anything to do with this, but I'm just going to put it out to show that there was a warning about this. I just simply forgot about putting it out. So I'm putting it out now, and we'll see what happens. And as I'm saying this, there is rain coming so hard on my house right now. It's insane. And last year I had a bunch of dreams about flooding. So I've seen flooding all over the news in other areas. There hasn't been flooding here yet. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, love you guys. That's why I'm putting it out. And I hope this is enough warning to prepare for whatever might hit the, you know, everybody's been talking about something big coming around the corner, including myself. Maybe it's a really bad weather system. Maybe it's snow. Who knows? Out of season. We'll find out. Love you guys. See you next video. Or in the air.